Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Selena, Loretta and Kelly and Kenny, Lulu, Pamela. Welcome Kathy, hello. Tara, Caroline and Abby. Thanks so much for joining me today guys, and happy Easter. Happy Easter. Hi Mom. Hi Lucia, welcome. And Nani, who's also watching. Welcome. Hi Debbie. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do today. I burnt my finger on the weekend. It's hard to see, but can you see that massive blister on my finger? I've also got a tiny little one just on my thumb down here. I was cooking some caramel custard and the hot sugar flicked up onto my finger, and look at that. It's just ouchies. So it hurts to put a bit of pressure on, so I'm just going to be real careful today. Hi Pam. So yeah, ouchies, not fun at all. Alright, everyone's catching up and saying hello. Happy Easter. Now, can everyone hear me okay? Am I having any issues on that side? Are we all good? Got Shadow with me. Oh, they are, Kathy, very much so. Alright. Yes, Shadow's here. Hello, Shadow. She's being a bit of a sooky bum today, ain't ya? What's the matter? Alright, oh, that was a silent meow. She gave me a love bite again this morning. And she kind of attacked me yesterday because Nani attacked her. So I got a bit of a scratch. Not doing well, am I? A little one on top of my hand there. Because, you know, the deferred anger and all, she couldn't go off at Nani, so she went off at me instead. Okay, so peoples, let's do a quick flip through of this beautiful book. This is Fairies Greyscale colouring book by Ruth Sanderson. Now she only recently brought this one out, and on the weekend she did a demonstration of colouring Greyscale fairy wings from one of her images from this book, and I thought I would show you. So on Etsy, the digital download comes in two versions, a light grayscale and a dark grayscale. This is supposed to be light, so I'm not sure how dark the dark grayscale one is. Who knows? But either way, it doesn't really bother me. I've got the light version, but I can make it darker if I want. I could get the dark version and make it lighter if you want. So yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't mind either way. Some people find it easier to do dark grayscale. Some people find it easier to do lighter grayscale. So it's up to your own personal preferences. All right. So thank you. Hi guys. Welcome to anyone that's popped in and I haven't said hi to. So this book is available also on Etsy as digital download, and also available on Amazon for a physical book, but I'm not sure if it comes in different color strengths. So I don't know if the one on Amazon is just like one style, you can't get light or dark. I'm not sure, but I've got a link in the description if you want to check them out anyway. and see what you think. So let's do a bit of a flip through. I don't have any music again for this one. Thanks, Kenny, and I've got a affiliate link for Amazon in the description as well, which actually I've got right here. So I'm not sure if it's hi Amanda, if it's a dark version or normal. I don't know on Etsy, but on Amazon, but it's there. Okay, I'm going to assume it comes on Amazon paper, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't ordered any from her off Amazon before, but I prefer digital files because then I can print them when I need them, and takes up less room. Oh, Loretta, cheeky kitties, sassy kitties. All right, so here's the flip through. Let's go have a look. All righty. The one thing that I did notice is that the preview that you get on Etsy, some of the images are actually cut off in the actual book, so it's slightly different to what I saw on the preview on Etsy. So that was, I guess, a little kind of annoying, because one of the pictures I really liked the back view of it, and you only get the close-up view in the book, so that's just something to be aware of as well. It wasn't exactly the same as what the preview showed. So yeah, that was, perhaps I was looking at a different book, who knows, but it's absolutely beautiful. Now these are Ruth's original paintings or drawings. She turns them grayscale from her original oil paintings, so they're absolutely beautiful, and they're simple, elegant, you know, all of those things that you get in fairy books. She's got a couple of other books. I really like the castle one, which is castles and fairy tale castle scenes and things like that. So really pretty, and yeah. Kenny, sorry. No music today. Didn't get time to go through and pick something, so here we are, just looking at these beautiful images. So yeah, these are actually paintings that she has turned. So Ruth is an illustrator. She illustrates books, and she paints oil paintings. Absolutely beautiful. So you'll notice that some of the grayscales have like texture through them, and that is from the actual oil painting itself. So from the canvas, you can see some of that in it. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And as I said, you can get it in dark grayscale or lighter grayscale. Yeah, painting. Hi, Robin. Welcome. That's her book. Pretty. Loretta. Yes, Shadow has we have a little water spray bottle too, and as soon as you pick it up, she runs. She's like, don't you touch me with that. So I guess to start with, when I first saw, this is the thing, you shouldn't assume things. When I first saw Ruth's work, I assumed it was like stock art images that had been turned to grayscale. But it wasn't until, I can't even remember how I came across it. I think I came across her event, and I realized that they're actually her paintings that she's done that have been turned to grayscale. So I was like, cool. That's even better. So there you go. Very pretty. And when coloured, and I've joined her, she's got a Facebook group, and absolutely beautiful colourings coming out of there. Beautiful. Anyway, let's do some colouring. I'm going to use some Holbeins because I haven't used them for a while, so why not? Let's use them. Let's use them. All right. she has a YouTube channel as well. You're right. And I saw her live on the weekend too on YouTube. Not YouTube actually. I think it was on Facebook Live. But she did an event where she coloured some wings on one of the other fairies. So very, very pretty. This is actually a big image. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Where is my camera? Hello. I don't know why, but for some reason I really want to colour those wings. Ah, Loretta, that happens all the time. But I am currently trying, well I was until I hurt my silly little finger here, to colour some image for the mermaid event coming up. So I've kind of been trying to get busy with that. Alright, let's have a look here. I'm going to colour the wings first because they look attractive to me. Do that, please, peoples. If you see a part of an image that you like, do that first. That will get you interested. Alright, let me find some blues here. What have I got? I've got some forget-me-not blue. Cough, cough. Got a bit of a sore throat today. Alright. I kind of feel like my froggy sharpener's not working very well. You watched her yesterday. There you go. It was on YouTube. There you go. Good. I don't have the book. I'm going to assume that it's Amazon paper though. I'm not sure though. So, you know, as I said, don't assume things. Trying to, Kenny. It's hard work. But this is digital, so I actually got this on Etsy. Kathy, you do? You have the physical books? That's a good idea, Kelly. That's how you get it done. That's how you get it done. I've just turned the image on the side. I'm going to use the forget-me-not blue, and I'm just going to colour the light sections first. I just want to make sure that I don't colour dark over these, so I'm just going to, this is really hard using the middle, my other finger, because I can't lean on that finger too much. I'm going to have to lean on it a little bit, just gently though. Trying not to put too much pressure down. That silly finger of mine. I normally like to start dark first, but sometimes I like to mark out those really light areas just to have them done so I don't colour around or over the top of them. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is the image off the front cover of the book too. And the wings are really pretty. Really pretty. So we're going to attempt to recreate them. They might not be exactly the same, but I'd like to get them similar because they're really pretty. They're purple with like blue flecks through them. Oh, you did, Elaine? I'm using Holbein pencils. Japanese pencils. I'm not sure they're available anywhere at the moment. I haven't seen them for a long time. But I have the full set, and they are really pretty pencils. They're nice and soft. And they've got nice pigment. They've got lots of nice pastel colours in this set. So really nice pale pastel type colours. I ended up getting these on Amazon a while ago. Hi Donna, happy Easter to you too. You got your last set on eBay. Robin, I don't know. They're Amazon paper, I think. Yeah, there you go. Loretta just said they're Amazon paper. But this is digital. I've put this in the link in the description as well, the link to the paper. I'm using the Strathmore mixed media paper. I'm going to pop the link up there, but it is in the description as well if you're watching back later. All of the links to everything that I'm using today is in the description as well. You cut the book apart and made PDFs. I just brought it as PDF. That's just easier for me. And you can pick which type of image that you want to, or if you want dark or light on Etsy, which is awesome. I think Kenny had the Etsy links before. She did post them up in the chat. Oh, where are you going, Shadow? She's been sitting next to me purring her head off and she's just disappearing. I can see her legs just slowly wandering off. What are you into? No. 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 Shadow. You being naughty? No, you are being naughty, liar. She's telling fibs now. Oh, Kathy, yeah, you're right. Actually, she's got a mailing list. If you join the mailing list, you get free images as well. She did have the other fairy image free on her page too for the event. I'm not sure if that's still there, but she had that up on her Facebook page this weekend. I missed it. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning here, the event. So I didn't get to see it. Oh dear, my finger's getting very, very sore here. Okay, so I've just coloured over those really light areas for now. With Forget Me Not Blue. Going back over it again. Hi Shadow, I can see you in the corner of my eye. What are you doing? Hello. Oh, are you being a sucky baby? See? Meow. 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 Don't argue. She's arguing. Meow. Alright, let's have a look. Let's do a little bit of smalt blue. Just going to sharpen it. Oh, thanks, Kenny. I know, she does, Donna. She just wants to annoy me. She's very cute. She just loves to argue, I know. She's a brat. I've got some smalt blue, and you'll notice that all of these colours aren't actually very dark. So here is my sample of it. It's fairly light, but it colours over the grey quite easily. This time I'm going to sort of snap, colour in this direction that the wings are going, and just add some of this through. Really? Hi. You being a brat? Just coming through, colouring in the same direction the wings are going. I'm going to mix a few colours together in these darker bits. Hi Catherine. I'm happy too. How many books does Kenny have? Too many. Like me. Too many to count. About double the amount I had last year. A lot of mine are digital files though, so I don't have to find room for them, thankfully. It's just starting to cover over all the grey. I'm just staying the same direction the wings are going. Oh gosh, my finger is so sore. I just gotta learn not to put any pressure on it. Should hear me trying to get dressed and things like this, like ow, 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 because every time I touch it, ow. Yeah. Alright, so that's just the first sort of layer of colour I want to put on. I'm going to keep coming in and layering on some more colour. Alright, so I've got smalt blue and forget-me-not blue so far. I want to add some purples in there now. Alright, what have I got? I'm going to add some iris and violet. So we'll go with iris first. Iris. Me, I'm in live chat. Why? You talking to me? I just double checked. It's on live chat. Oh no, Pam. That's frustrating. It's the only thing with inks these days. I've got Iris next, and I'm going to start colouring over some of these lines or veins in the wings. And just adding a light layer through some of those darker sections. Just going over the veins. So how was everyone's Easter? It's hard for people who, like here we had like complete lockdown basically. We weren't allowed to have visitors in our houses. We didn't even do Easter eggs this year. We just gave money for kids. They're older now, so I think they appreciate a little bit of money rather than chocolate. Kind of weird not being able to go to a Good Friday service or anything, but different it was. I'm going to spend the rest of today doing book work because it's the end of the quarter here, so time for tax. Time. A couple of dark spots I'm just adding in. Trying to keep those light areas light. No worries, Kenny. Oh, that's good, Isolina. Yeah, Amanda, it's hard, isn't it? I haven't seen any family for ages. My brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, little brother. It's my sister-in-law's birthday, so happy birthday, sister. It's one of my very good friends, Michelle's birthday today, so happy birthday, Michelle. What a day. It was Kenny's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Kenny. Or is it today there for you? Because it's already the 13th here, so it's so hard. Happy birthday, Julia. Happy birthday. Happy birthday! I think I posted on your wall this morning just to make sure. And I sent her a message yesterday as well, just to make sure. Alright, now let's go with, I actually think I might go with some wisteria. I was going to go darker purple, but I think I need lighter. Wisteria is next. Wisteria. I'm going to add a little bit more pressure on and just come over everything in there. Trying to keep those light sections light though, I don't want to go over those too much. Oh, is it Elaine? Awesome. Happy birthday to Elaine's brother as well. Oops, sorry if you're trying to keep it quiet. Too bad. Sorry. You deserve some happiness on your birthday. Lots of loves. How's our colour going? We're starting to build it up, aren't we? Looking good. Hi, Shadow. No! Say happy birthday to Kenny. Hey? What are you doing? She's purring away. Just making sure and leave those spots where it's really light. I'm going to come back in and redo those again in a minute, but just going around them for now so we don't flatten off that tooth too much there, or darken it up too much. Wow, Renee, that's pretty awesome. 3 years. I like my Epson too. It's a good printer. The ink's waterproof too, which I like because it means that if I print something for watercolor, I know it's not going to run. And, it doesn't seem to bleed or smudge with markers either, which I really like. I think I had a Hewlett Packard before that, and it did used to smudge slightly with markers. Okay, let's go back to that Forget-Me-Not blue again. Let's just darken that up a little bit now. Looks good, eh? Looking good. What we're actually going to do is, after this, we're going to put some white paint pen on and add some sparkles back into it. Amazing. They're very pretty wings. And then I've got, actually let's use my pin tool one. It wasn't working properly, but let me just give it a shake and see if it's working now. It's alright. I like this one, it's cute. I think I'm running out of ink though. Extra fine. This is a Pilot, pin tool Pilot. It's got a really nice point on the end of it, but it's just going to do some little speckles just in those blue spots, just to make them a little bit lighter and look like they're shimmering. Got a bit of a shimmer. This is just a pigment ink. Gel pen or paint pen would do the same thing, or gouache, or gouache. I can never say it right. I can never say things right. Who knows? How's that look? Sparkly? I got mine from the art shop here in Australia, but I'm not sure. I think you can get them online. I think I've seen them on Amazon. Excuse me. I have to just grab a tissue, guys. Okay, back again. Let's keep going, shall we? What was I up to? Wisteria. Let's do some more wisteria. Oh, finger, stop hurting. So funny with blisters. I'm actually more worried that it'll burst open because it'll be way more sore then. So just flattening off the wings a little bit, leaving those really light areas. We're going to come back in with the Forget-Me-Not blue and do those again. So I've got Forget-Me-Not blue, and a Caran a long time ago, and used to print my digital photos with my Caran printer. Once upon a time when scrapbooking was a thing. It's still a thing. Be good if YouTube was a thing then. It wasn't really a thing then when I was doing it, so it's amazing what opportunities YouTube brings to people. How's that looking? From here, it looks good. See? Further away. Very pretty. Oh dear me. No. That's enough from you, madam. Just a couple of little spots or sparkles on the edges there. We'll come back in and we'll do around the outside edge in a minute, but I think that might be more white. Hi, Graceland. You did? What did you get, Kenny? Did you get to see your hubby? Because I think that would be a good birthday present. Back to wisteria again. I'm just going to turn it around this time. I need to come on a different angle. I don't want to smudge that out, because it's still a little bit wet and it's so awkward holding that pencil like that. Hi Bernard, welcome. Hi Cassandra, welcome. Welcome anyone who's just popped in and I haven't seen. You know, I'm just doing my thing again. I'm in another world. Oh, you shush. Yes. You're being naughty. Nobody paying you attention. Oh, Kenny. How exciting. That's fabulous. Aww. Awesome. Such good news. I'm so happy. So very happy. It's amazing. Oh, she thought it was a baby. Happy birthday, Bernard! We've just been singing happy birthday. We've had loads of birthdays this weekend. How awesome is that? Just coming back to the Forget-Me-Not blue again, doing over those light areas again. Before I go and put in those white spots there. Making sure all of that grey is coloured over. A little bit more wisteria in a couple of these spots here. Having a little trouble with my pressures here. I am. It looks good so far. Let's come back in with the Forget-Me-Not blue again. Just going to get around these very edges because they're a little bit lighter. That's good. I'm just adjusting as I go. Looking pretty. Pretty. Hi, Katrina. Aw, Kenny. Hi, Rosemary. Caran Dash pencils. Which ones did you get, Bernard? Which Caran Dash pencils did you get? Because there's like, you know, a lot. There's Pablo's, Luminance. There's some, what are they called? Prismal? Is that what they're called? I'm like just going off the top of my head here. Supracolor, there's museums, there's all sorts. Which ones did you get? Fan color. Cool. I've got wisteria again. It's amazing how many Caran Dash products there are actually. Okay, coming back in with, hi Nana, thank you, you too. I'm using the Strathmore mixed media paper. All the links are in the description, but I'm just popping it in the chat there for you as well. Prismacolor new pastels. What are they? I haven't heard of those. They sound interesting. Elaine, tell us about them. Going back to Forget-Me-Not blue again. There's less sparkly bits down here, but I'm going to use that to soften the tooth off a little bit still anyway. Get that nice texture through there. Okay, just missing that little bit of top there a little bit. Well, trying to. No, somebody was talking about Prismacolor new. I was asking about the Prismacolor new pastels. What are they like? Shadow. Shadow. Really? Hey, come on. Come on. My husband just walked out and that's why she's meowing. She's like, pat me, pat me, pat me, pay attention to me. You're new, you need to pat me. Pat her. This is a Shadow telling us off. You're going to pat me. She's being very silly right now. Alright. I've gone back to the wisteria and I'm just making sure I've got all of those areas covered. I know, she's crazy. Oh, really, Neenah? Nice. Camilla de Erico. Oh, really, Kathy? Oh, that's sad. I had a set in till I gave them to my grandson. I love them. They're really neat. Okay, new pastel. New pastel? New pastel? Hi, Paula. Welcome. Fan color. I haven't heard of them either. I haven't heard of new pastel either. Got Forget Me Not Blue again. Forget Me Not Blue, yeah. Alright. Adding some white sparkles to make it shimmer. Pretty. Look at that sparkle. What a clever little trick, eh? Looks like glitter. Just sprinkled nicely. Just enough fairy dust, eh? Just enough. They look like they're glittering. I think they do. We need a few more up here though. That's a nice big bit there. A couple up here. There we go. Just a few more at the top there. Scared me. Yes, but not in that cup. Nanny's been drinking out of my coffee cups. Your tea cups, I should say. There we go. Beautiful. They're a stick pastel. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Nice. It was moving quickly. It just stopped dead. There's no more chat. It just stopped. Just stopped. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some lavender blue this time. Lavender blue. And I'm just going to colour very lightly with this lavender blue around the outside of her, giving her a bit of a glow. And the wings. Spreading the love, the sparkle love. Nice. Very pretty. And let's do some up here. Now there's a couple of little sort of sparkly spots on the trees. I'm just going to colour those over with that lavender blue as well. And this is starting to come out to the sky, so I'm going to stop kind of there where you can see the sky coming through. Go around all those little spots there. Nice, nice bit of a glow. It's like a white Posca pen, yeah. So it's called Pintor Pilot Pintor pen. This is extra fine. This is just pigment ink, but it's the same thing as the Posca paint pen. So you could use either, or you could use a white gel pen or some gouache. Gouache. I always say it wrong. But I like it because it's got a nice point on it. Actually, before I do those outside edges, we're going to start just colour in a couple of those lighter green leaves. So let's go with something kind of light but olive-ish. What's this one? I'm just going to go to my colour chart and have a look. Yeah, let's go with that sap green. Sap, because you're a sap. Hi, Shelley. Where's Shelley? There. Hello. I only used Holben's colour pencil. I just used white for the sparkle bit. Just white paint pen. White. I've got sap green. I'm just going to come over those light areas. They're like little ferns sort of in the background there. It's like a pine tree or something. Here comes my cup of tea. Just move my phone out the way. Thank you. Did you bring me tea, Shadow? She says, thanks, Mum. Cheeky brat. It's tea, Shadow. Just colouring, trying to keep my finger out the way there. I'm not having much luck. It's hurting. I kind of put a little bit of pressure on it and it's alright, but if I roll that pencil at all, Today I've started with light colours too, just marking out the light colours first and then going back in with the darker colours around it. Depending on the type of picture and what you're colouring, it can be easier to do that. I do a bit of both, to be honest. It depends what grabs me. No, this is not dark green. This is, Isolina, I'll do a colour conversion chart for patrons. So I'll put it up on Patreon for you. So for any patrons here, if you're wanting to colour the image, and I'll do a conversion. Alicia's here. She's copying down all the colours that I've been using. So we'll do a conversion chart for patrons. Okay? That will make it easier for you. But yes, it's not a dark green. It's more of a apple green. I don't know. Something like that. Alright, coming back down here and grabbing some of these lighter areas, because these are the bits I want to mark in with the paint pen. Shh. 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 I didn't go live to argue with you all day. Now stop that. No. She's being a real pain today. What about me? What about me? What about me? Might be time to get that water bottle out, Loretta, and give her a quick spray. Alright, that's the light green, and then I'm going to use some dark green. I know, she's scary. There you go, cup of tea. Would you like some tea? Really? Oh. What? Why are you being a pain today? Eh? To you too. Can't pat you down there. No. Okay, come on. Dark green. I'm going to go with some fir green. F-I-R. Fir. Fire. Fir. I don't know. Reminds me of fir. Like a fir tree. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, dark green. Hi. Hi. Are you up here now? You having cuddles? We can't hear you. Purr a bit louder. Oh, you're putting hair everywhere. I'm going to sharpen this one. No worries, Paula. Makes you happy. Yes, she's very cute. I've got fur green. I'm going to come in those darker areas now. Being a little bit more careful because I'm coming in between the leaves. Especially close to that glowing area because I want to fill out the white gel pen in there so you can see the glittering in there. And I'll come out and do those edge bits later on. Just coming around the dark black areas and adding that green in. This is like a really dark green, this one. Just in between all those light leaves that we did before. Shadow, you're so loud. ASMR. You're a noisy bear. She's so cute. Healing purrs for everybody today. Hi, Rochelle. It was really light coloured tea. Yeah, she's happy now. She's sitting next to me on my desk. She's right there on my pencils, watching me. Hi, Shadow. Watching us. Just going in between those leaves. She's purring her head off. It's cute. The pencil holders. Oh, that one I got off eBay really cheap. I don't like it. It's like Christmas colors. It's weird, but it's enough to hold them. I think it was like $12 here in Australia, which is actually really cheap. It's really cheap, and the pencils kind of fall out of it a little bit, but that's it there. It's got these. Let me just zoom out slightly. It's got, sorry Shadow, I disturbed you. It's got these weird looking birds on it. In the picture it was like aqua coloured, but this is not aqua. It's like a, it's hard to see under this camera, but it's got a little pocket on the front too. I've just tucked my colour list in there. But it's actually like a Christmas green colour. It's not aqua. The picture showed it really pretty. It's not. It's terrible actually. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It's only to hold them in. It is only to hold them in. Shadow makes music. Oh, she's stopped now. You're not purring now. She's content now. She's settled. Hmm? You stopped purring, little one. You happy now? She's got little purrs coming out still, but they're really, really quiet now. She's just watching me. She's thinking about chasing my pencils. I can see it in her eyes. You know how the little black part of their eye goes really big? I actually got video of her this morning. She was being very cheeky, giving me love bites. She was very demanding of cuddles. Just going between all the sap green leaves, just adding in that dark green in the background there. Hi Rochelle, happy Easter. Yeah, exactly, Elaine, it doesn't really matter. It holds 180 pencils, so maybe look up 180 slot pencil holder. That might help. I think the Holbens have 150 set in them, and there's still plenty of room for more pencils in here. There's a whole gap at the back of it. But I've just sort of spread them out along the thing there. It's 180. Alright, so I've done most of the section that I needed to do the light. So now I'm going to come in with the white paint pen, and I'm just going to smudge it. That's fine. I'm just going to paint in those really shiny. No shadow. Don't even think about it. Shadow, no. She's going to chase my pencils. She's got that. I'm going to get that. I don't know what it is she's seen, but something over this side of the desk. Go away. Just sit down. Settle down. No, settle. She's really painful today. There we go, there's our sparkly wings. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Bye, Lane. All right. Let's see. Let's start on a dress, eh? Let's have a look at my colour list. There's lots of greens in the Holbein set. I'm a pinky purple, so I'm going to go with amethyst. Have we used amethyst yet? I don't think we have. Let's find it. Mauve, fuchsia. Help if I can find it. Got it. Amethyst. No worries, Abby. Thanks for coming on this Easter weekend. Easter. Alright. Amethyst. What am I doing with amethyst? Tell me. Oh, I'm going to put some pink in this dress. Coming around the skin a little bit. Oh my gosh. Awkward finger much. Oh, this is a pretty colour. I'm going to use some white in here and some purple, I think. I want to try and make it different coloured to the wings. I don't want it to blend in too much, so just going into some of those shadow areas. Really lightly. I'm not putting any pressure down on this. I'm just giving it a scribble. Hi Lisa, welcome. It sounds like Shadow's just gone off and gone into a room, so I think the show's finished with her. She's had enough. She's tired. She says, I'm going back to bed now. Look at this beautiful dress. These lovely folds. We want to keep these nice and deep so that you can see that depth in those. Alright, so I've just done like a light layer over everything there. just over those darker patches, kind of capturing those first. Alright, now I'm going to add a little bit of purple. This time I might go with some lilac. Lilac. Hi Patricia, welcome. Michelle. Lilac is next. Over the top of that one and just coming out. Over those light areas of the dress. And I'm going to use white to blend all this in, so we're actually going to do it quite rough and it'll come out quite pastel looking once we're done. Just try and keep out of the skin if I can. We'll do that later. Can hear lots of bowl tinking going on out there. Everybody's getting their breakfast. Mind you, it's like lunchtime. They've all been asleep. Now there's a couple of different whites in Holbeins. I probably would suggest the soft white over the top of this, but because I can't order any extras, I'm just going to use Luminance because it's something that I can get fairly easily here. Whereas Holbein refills or Holbein single pencils are going to be a lot harder for me to get. Oh, finger, finger, finger. Thanks, Lisa. Ah, Lulu, no problems. Shame Shadow's not pairing here. Again, while you're snuggling up to go to sleep. I want to make sure there's enough pigment on there to smudge around when I use the white pencil. Just extending that piece of ribbon all the way back here. we have no snow. We have cold weather coming, but no snow yet. So I've got Luminance white. And I'm just going to come over what I actually want to do before I do that, sorry, is add some skin colour underneath that. So I think I'm going to just go with some, what have I got? With a little bit of peach, and I'm just going to put a little bit of peach underneath her sleeve here. Just so we can see her arm under there and here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I've got white, Luminance, and I'm just going to come over and go over those really light areas, smudging them out first and then coming out into the dark colour. Making it really pastel looking. Pastels, pretty. You can already see I'm going to need more colour in here. Let's just write off this year. It's all weird. I agree. This whole year has been weird. Let's just write it off. Let's just pretend there was new 2020. Let's just move up to 2021 and everything will just disappear. Yeah, I just swapped to a Lumi, white Lumi. As I was saying earlier, I would use the soft white, but I can't get replacements for it, so I don't want to use it up. So Lumi is very close. Just blending out. Because these colours are already very pastel, we're going to need to come in again and redo the colour. I'm just keeping the darker sections now free. I'm just going to go back in with some more colour and do those again. Can we write it off, please? Yeah, please. Let's just do that. I've left the darker areas. I didn't colour over them with the white because I'm going to do them darker again. I'm going to come back in with lilac. I'm going to darken that. Darken the light section. It is what we're doing though. Alright, coming back in again with the amethyst. No, wait, is that the colour we used? Amethyst, yes. Just back into the darker areas. Adding a little bit more depth in there. Okay, so I've just darkened it up a little bit. Back in with the lilac again over the top of that. I know I'm pretty quiet here, sorry. Thinking, making the thinking face here, if you could see it. You know, with the tongue hanging out and the deep thought going on. Now I've got my Lumi again and I'm just going to go over the top of that. Oh, don't go out the lines because you don't need to do that. I'm just going to blend that in again now. Amethyst up the top there I've missed. So I'm wanting to keep that pastel colour, but I still need to have depth, so just gone back in and done another layer so we can a little bit more depth in there. starting to come like together here. I can see here on the side where I'm trying to go. Definitely need better quality paper to do this too, so you can get multiple layers on. Oh, I lost you all there for a second. Bernard. We just did a Bernard. Okay, yep, I'm not just gonna say that. We're just we did an in-depth video on Patreon, Lisa, with Greyscale, how to colour Greyscale, and I think it went quite well. I think I just showed a little bit of markers, pencils, and just talked about things that are important when colouring Greyscale. I need to bring another colour into the belt because it's sort of disappearing in here, so I'm going to add a little bit of smoked blue. Just to outline it a little bit. And then coming back over the top with lilac. And we'll use a white paint pen just to paint in those highlights too. Okay, and I do believe I need a little bit more dark in there. It's not quite dark enough. Let's try some Bordeaux red. Just a little bit. I just really want to deepen up some of those shadows, and it's kind of just smoothing over the top now because the pencil's already there. I've already got the white pencil on there. It's fairly smooth. And then I've got over the top of the Bordeaux red a little bit more of the amethyst. Just doing this corner to start with, and then back over with some more lilac. think I'm much happier with that now. I can see a lot more depth there now. For the what is this called again? Ribbon. I'll come in and I'll add in some highlights in a minute. But I like this side it's got a lot more depth now. And it is the darker side. Got white again there. It is the darker side of the dress too, so we needed a little bit of depth in there. Good. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. So what I did was I did Bordeaux red first, just in this darker area. And then I come over it with the amethyst. And then back over with the lilac. Anyone done anything interesting this weekend? I mean, you know, it's really hard to get out and all that, but anything really that you've enjoyed this weekend that you want to share with anyone? That'd be nice. Since I hurt my finger, I haven't really been able to do much at all. That's actually kind of been nice, just relaxing and letting it go, I guess. Bit more white over the top, just smoothing it out. You know what, the Caran d'Ache full blender would go really well in here too. Yeah, I think everybody is. I think our pets are going a little bit cabin feverish about it. Their Nanny was going a little bit crazy yesterday. It's been wet here, so we haven't even really been able to go for walks or anything either. Just to exercise, which has been hard. Has been. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back. All right. I think it's starting to come along really nicely. Where is it? Some forget-me-not blue. I just want to add a tiny little bit in there. Just a little bit. That's good. Alright, so let's do this top section. Hi Sam, welcome. I've got Bordeaux red first. Just adding a little bit of depth in this top section here. Hello, Nani. Your turn, is it? I've got the amethyst again. Giving her some creases and wrinkles across the stomach area there. And then we used the lilac over the top. Just blending all of that out. This is all really soft now because the Luminance is already there as a bit of a base layer. That's good. A little bit of the forget-me-not blue. Nope. Which one is it? Nope. Let's find it. That one. Actually happy with that too. Let's finish this side of the dress and then we'll go into these sleeves a little bit more. Wow, that's early. Hi Tanya, welcome. Yeah, we're calling it cabin fever here. All of us have had a little spat at some stage. We're like, okay, we get it. But back to this side. I've got Bordeaux red. And then amethyst. Thanks, Pam. It's going to take a little bit of work, but it'll be worth it in the end, you know? Got to put a little bit of effort in and it'll be worth it in the end. And then using the lilac over the top. Oh, Bernard, what time is it there? Lilac. I It's like lunchtime here. I'm just going to redo some white. 2 a.m. 2 p.m. What? What? 1:55 a.m. you mean? Yeah, I have seen Sherlock Holmes. It's only afternoon in the US, isn't it? Or evening, early evening? I don't know. What time is it there? I appreciate the insomniacs out there that keep me busy then. I love my sleep. I sleep a lot. I used to be more of a late nighter, but not anymore. Bit of that forget-me-not blue again. Just kind of sprinkled over. Evening. Oh. Okay. I need to add a little bit more. I'm going to add some smoked blue in this section up here. Smoked blue. A little bit more of the lilac. And then some white again. Cassandra, yes, you can. Check out the Patreon videos. They'll be helpful. A little bit of amethyst. And just that white. sort of those highlight sections again. I'm going to use the white paint pen now. Thanks, Kenny. I can't. That does not happen. I cannot do everything, please. Don't say that. Some things I struggle with too. Just going to put some white flecks on the very edges of that fabric so you can see where it finishes and ends and starts and begins, you know. Okay. Now let's put these glittery spots on that piece of ribbon. So we can see that. Of her dress there. I'm not going to do this bit yet because I'm not finished, but that looks good. And then let's do the whole bottom of her dress with some glitter, and also want to add a few glittery spots over her dress as well. So I'm just going to do some little spots at the bottom. I figured I wouldn't start with the skin this time because I always start with the skin and I never get past the skin. Add in some little sparkles now. Make this dress look sparkly. Sparkle-arklers. Just scattering them all over the lighter parts and a couple into the darker area, but not many. Hi Arlene, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. They are pretty. We're just doing some sparkles on the dress now. Concentrating mainly in that lighter area and just putting a few flicks out into the darker area. Sparkly fabulous. I'm just using a white paint pen. How cool is that? Let's turn it back up the right way. It's like magic, isn't it? It just appears. It's like, wow, where did that come from? Thanks. White paint pen is one of my favorite and versatile products, and it's fantastic for highlights and making sparkles. Sparkles. Just gonna spread a couple of those out there. It's good for camouflaging messy spots too. Look at that. That's good. Let's add a few sparkles into the, just a couple. I'm going to finish that later because I want to add some of that background colour behind it. And let's just erase some of those areas that went on that background. With my mono eraser. Because you know I was pretty messy when it came down here. Just scribbled it on. Happy with that. So far, so good. Hi Linda, how are you feeling, sweetie? Correction pen. This is, yeah, it's just ink, pigment ink, white ink. Anything like that will work. Probably time for me to go, but I'm on a roll. When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Yeah, and I'm on a roll. Add some brown to her hair. Oh, finger. Be careful of that finger. I might have to come back tomorrow. Who wants me to come back tomorrow? I can certainly do that. I'd really like to finish her. Wouldn't you? Oh, thanks for popping in then, Linda. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Thomas Kincaid. That was the painting that I showed you guys the other day. That's the Thomas Kincaid one. Were you here when I showed it? Yeah, it's still not finished, but it's getting closer to being finished. Acrylic I find takes so long. Alright, I think we will come back. Everyone's saying, yep, I'll come back. This is the Thomas Kincaid one that I'm doing with acrylic paint. It is a beautiful book, absolutely beautiful. So this is acrylic paint. It's been printed onto, I had a canvas pad and I printed it on there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's coming up awesome, but it's taking forever because we've got, you know, layers of colour in there to get those effects. But Thomas Kincaid's book is stunning. So when I get to finish it, I will. But I understand that it is hard to colour it. Alright, well look, I've done this beautiful pretty wings and I've done the dress. It's fabulous. So we've still got the trimming of the dress to do, which I'm going to do in some sort of gold, I think. I'm not sure yet. I have not fully decided. And then we can sort of work on the rest of the background and things as we go. I've just started the hair using the brown at the moment, so it's going to have like blondie yellow hair. And yeah, I think it's really pretty. I'm really liking it now. I love the sparkly dress. It's pretty. I think I need a couple more spots actually of sparkles in there. Just a couple. Just slightly in those darker areas, but yeah, it's awesome. Alright guys, I will see you on tomorrow then, okay? I'll come back tomorrow, same time tomorrow, and we'll have another 2 hours with Ruth's image. Don't forget, if you want to check it out, the links are all in the description, and the links to the paper even though it might not actually be available from that link anymore, it's still showing you the picture and things like that, so you can see which one that it is I'm using. And I think that's everything. Happy Easter! Happy Easter! I will see you tomorrow and we'll finish this one off. Bye everyone!